a new video of our Epicom series. Let's begin our video with the beautiful quote. Dream big, stay positive, work hard and enjoy the journey.
In the last video, we learned about fully taxable and fully exempted allowances. In this video, we'll focus on house rent allowance, commonly known as HRA.
Today's topics are what's meant by HRA, computation of exempted amount of HRA, computation of taxable amount of HRA.
We'll move on to the first topic, what's meant by house rent allowance. For example, Mr. Mani is a native of Mumbai. He is working in Chennai and has taken a house for rent. A part of the salary is given to Mr. Mani by his employer for his rented accommodation. This allowance is known as house rent allowance.
So in simple terms, HRA can be defined as the allowance given by the employer to the employee to meet his rented accommodation. Is HRA fully taxable, fully exempted or partially exempted?
HRA is partially exempted under Section 10, Subsection 13A of Income Tax Act 1961. But there are few exemptions.
HRA is fully taxable for an employee staying in his own house and is not paying rent. HRA is fully exempted for Supreme Court and High Court judges.
If the rent paid by the employee exceeds Rs 1 lakh per annum, the employee should produce PAN of the landlord to the employer. For self-employed persons or salaried persons who don't receive HRA can claim house rent allowance under Section 80GG of Income Tax Act. Let's move on to the second topic, computation of exempted amount of HRA.
Computation of exempted amount of HRA is list of the following. First one, actual amount of HRA received. Second one, rent paid in excess of 10% of the salary or rent paid minus 10% of the salary.
Salary means basic salary plus DA as per term, earner's pay plus commission based on fixed percentage of turnover.
Third one,
50% of the salary if the employee is residing in metro cities like Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata and Delhi, or 40% of the salary if the employee is residing in non-metro cities. Points to remember in connection with calculation of house rent allowance.
in the case of commission, if the term fixed percentage of turnover is not mentioned, then it is not considered for calculation.
In the case of dearness allowance, if the term as per terms of employment is not mentioned, then it is not considered for calculation.
If the rent paid is less than 10% of the salary, then rent minus 10% of the salary will be nil.
We'll move on to the third topic, computation of taxable amount of HRA.
Taxable amount of HRA is actual amount of HRA received minus exempted amount of HRA.
Sorry, I'm confused.
Don't worry, I'll make it clear with an example.
Compute the taxable amount of HRA of Ms. Gauri, who is working in a private company. Salary received per month, rupees 70,000. The earner's pay per month, rupees 6,000. Commission during the previous year, rupees 10,000 per annum. HRA received rupees 2,000 per month. Rent paid rupees 2,500 per month. Come on, let's Let's solve the problem. Write the heading as Computation of Taxable Amount of HRA of Ms. Gauri for the assessment year 2021-22. Draw 3 columns, 1 particulars column and 2 amount column. As we all know that taxable amount of HRA is actual amount of HRA minus exempted amount of HRA. First item will be HRA received for 1 year in brackets 2000 into 12 is equal to rupees 24,000. Next, write as less exempted amount of HRA. Next step is to find out the exempted amount of HRA. So write as exempted amount of HRA is least of the following. First one, actual amount of HRA received is equal to 24,000. Second one, rent paid in excess of 10% of the salary is equal to nil. We'll show the calculation in the working note. Working note. Rent paid for 1 year is equal to 2,500 into 12 is equal to rupees 30,000. Here salary means basic salary plus DA as per terms or dearness pay plus commission based on fixed percentage of turnover. Therefore, salary is equal to 70,000 into 12 plus 6,000 into 12 is equal to rupees 9,12,000. Here for commission, fixed percentage of turnover is not mentioned, so it is not considered for calculation. 10% of the salary is equal to 9,12,000 into 10% is equal to rupees 91,200. Rent paid in excess of 10% of the salary is equal to rent paid minus 10% of the salary is equal to 30,000 minus 91,200 is equal to nil or no excess. Here rent paid is less than 10% of the salary, so rent paid minus 10% of the salary is nil. Here accommodation of Miss Gauri is not mentioned, so we'll take 40% of the salary at non-metro cities for calculation. 40% of the salary equals rupees 3,64,800. We'll show the calculation in the working notes. 40% of the salary is equal to 9,12,000 into 40% is equal to rupees 3,64,800. Here, least of the following is rent paid in excess of 10% of the salary. So, exempted amount of HRA will be nil. Taxable amount of HRA is 24,000 minus 0 is equal to 24,000. Points discussed in this video. First one, HRA and its related important points. Second one, 3 factors to remember in computation of exempted amount of HRA. Third one, computation of taxable amount of HRA with an example. Fourth one, points to remember in connection with calculation of HRA.